Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor but hardworking farmer named Ramu. He worked day and night on a small piece of land, but barely grew enough food to feed his family. Even though he had little, Ramu was kind and never took more than he needed. One day, while digging his field, Ramu's spade hit something hard. Curious, he dug further and found a large, old clay pot buried in the ground. What is this? He wondered. It looked ordinary, but when he looked inside, it was empty. Disappointed, he set the pot aside and continued working. To his surprise, when he turned around, he saw another spade lying next to his. He was confused. I only had one spade. Where did this second one come from? He picked up the pot and placed a handful of seeds inside. The moment he looked again, the pot was full of seeds. Ramu's eyes widened. This is a magic pot. Whatever I put inside, it doubles. Excited, Ramu took the pot home and showed it to his wife. They placed a single gold coin inside, and instantly, the pot filled up with gold coins. They were overjoyed. This pot can change our lives, Ramu said happily. However, Ramu was not greedy. He used the magic pot wisely. He shared food with the poor, helped his neighbors, and lived a simple life. Soon, he became one of the richest and most respected men in the village. But one day, a greedy neighbor named Bhola saw Ramu's wealth and grew jealous. He secretly followed Ramu and discovered the magic pot secret. That night, Bhola sneaked into Ramu's house and stole the pot. At home, Bhola laughed greedily. Now, I will be the richest man in the world, he thought. To test the pot, he dropped a handful of gold coins inside. As expected, the pot doubled them. His eyes gleamed with excitement. If this pot can double anything, let me see what happens if I put myself inside. Without thinking, he climbed inside the pot. Suddenly, there were two bolas. But the magic pot did not stop. It kept doubling and doubling, and soon, the house was full of greedy bolas, all fighting with each other. Seeing the chaos, the villagers ran to Ramu for help. Ramu shook his head and smiled. Greed always leads to trouble. He took the magic pot and broke it into pieces. Instantly, all the extra bolas disappeared, leaving only the real one. Bhola fell to his knees and begged, I am sorry. I was blinded by greed. Ramu forgave him and said, happiness comes from sharing, not from greed. Bhola learned his lesson, and from that day, he became a kind and honest man. Moral of the story: greed leads to trouble, while kindness and honesty bring true happiness.